Black Adam. I'm gonna give you a little story real quick before I talk about this film. Monday Night Football, I'm out with the fellas watching a game at a sports bar, and all of these superhero movies love to drop ads during football and baseball games. I'm in a crowded room with a bunch of men, females, testosterone everywhere. The right demographic, right? Right? A trailer shows up for Black Adam. Everybody watches it, you know. I'm looking around the room, you know, getting everybody's reaction. They're all doing like this. When it was over, I hear some mumbling amongst the people. What? Another superhero movie? When are they gonna stop making these movies? They're doing too much. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I live in a real world. YouTube is kind of a fantasy because you get what you want. You find people with the same interests and you talk amongst each other. It's not the real world. It's getting to the point that common folks who go to the movies are getting overindulged with superhero movies. And I'm part of that demographic. I love film. I love superheroes. The formula has not changed. And I hate that there's only Disney, Warner Brothers, and Sony making superhero movies. I liked it better when you had these off-brand companies do it. When Fox was doing it, you had a little bit more diversity, but now, the man, excuse me, man, that caught me off guard. Hold up. Me. Okay, I'm cool. Man, the main reason I went to go see this film wasn't because it was a superhero film. It was for Dwayne Johnson. Anytime a person of color gets to this point in his or her career where they're in a superhero film, in the leading character, makes me proud. I know a little bit about Black Adam. I don't care to know more. I know he's associated with Shazam and Superman. That's enough for me because all three of them are damn near the same kind of strength. But I grew up on the TV show back in the 70s, Shazam, ISIS. I grew up on that stuff. It was cute. So to see it come to the big screen is kind of cool. I'm more of a TV watcher than a, comic book reader. So that was cool. But it's the same formula for all these superhero movies. And none of them have yet to do it better than the original Superman, which had 3 perfect acts. 3 perfect acts. This movie was fun. And I keep hearing the dialogue. No superhero movie has real good dialogue. Only a chosen few. Like Black Panther had exceptional dialogue because, for one, it took place in Africa, a whole different dialect. So the circumstances were different. You didn't have stupid ass people talking with their hands on their hips. Yes, I'm from a different planet. I'm here to... Nah. But that's what most superheroes do. Put their hands on their hips and talk proper all of a sudden like they're here to be our savior. Dwayne Johnson is fabulous in this movie. Dude, the camera loves this man. He's charismatic. Dude, he was built to play this character. Pierce Brosnan is the best actor in this movie, and he shines as well. Now, these characters, look, I recognize the black dude from a couple other movies that I've seen before, but Hawkman, okay, he's black, he spreads his wings, reminds me of Black Falcon, but they changed it to be racially correct to Falcon. Black dude with wings. Cyclone, female, control the weather. Sounds familiar? Storm, but Storm is way cooler. Adam Smasher, what kind of name is that? That is stupid. Adam Smasher. Well, you guessed it. He reminds me of Ant-Man. And he's also the comic relief, just like Ant-Man. These fools, what are they called? Justice America, whatever they're called. It's a stupid ass name for an organization. They live in a mansion where the ground opens up and the jet comes up. Really? And since I don't read comic books, I didn't realize that a lot of these comic book characters overlap with their powers and where they live. How many cities can these movies destroy? It's the same thing over and over and over. CG just through the roof. As much as CG is cool, use it sparingly. I'm telling you, man, it's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie. It's a fun movie. And what kills this movie is the third act. Again, you can be a not so good movie, but if you can save it in the third act, you are forgiven. But if you are a okay, somewhat good movie and you drop the ball in the third act, you're not forgiven. That's what happened. This movie is the latter. It was okay. You had a couple of chuckles. Pierce Brosnan, Dwayne Johnson light up the screen. That third act was too long. The villain was whack. Then they had another villain that's even whacker. I'm like, serious? Oh my God. Man, Dwayne, dude, I love you. You did your job. It's just the director, the writers, and the comic book genre in general let you down. This is more of the same, except some people do it better. This has been a summer and a year of just okay superhero movies because you know what? You did everything. And Dr. Fate, well, who is he? Doctor Strange? Comic book fatigue is a real thing. Yo. I hope Black Panther is good because Black Adam is disappointing. On that note, I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down below. You comic book nerds, I'm gonna pray for you. Everybody else, you know the routine. Fade to black.